Listen. There's a reason your heart beats faster when you dream. A reason your mind won't stay silent when you imagine more. Purpose is calling, not in a whisper, but in the quiet ache of every day that feels too small for who you are becoming. You were not born by accident. You were born with an assignment, but sometimes the noise of the world gets so loud, you forget to hear your own voice. So today, I'm asking you to listen again. Not to them, but to you. Purpose is not found in applause, it's found in alignment. It's not about doing what everyone else does, it's about becoming who you were designed to be. You see, talent is not a trophy, it's a tool. It's the fingerprint of your creator on your potential. It's that thing you do with ease while others struggle to understand it. But talent alone is not enough. You must train it, shape it, and point it toward purpose. Because when skill meets service, meaning is born. Maybe you paint, maybe you write, maybe you speak life into broken places or turn ideas into solutions that heal the world. Whatever it is, don't bury it under fear, don't silence it because it's different. The world doesn't need more copies, it needs more originals. Finding your purpose is not a one-day event, it's a journey. It begins when curiosity whispers, "What if I could?" and continues when discipline answers. Let's find out. You find it by trying, by failing, by getting up and trying again. Purpose hides behind experience, and experience only comes through effort. Don't wait until you're perfect to begin. Begin and watch purpose perfect you. You'll know you're walking in purpose when what you do gives energy instead of draining it, when your work feels like worship, and your dreams demand your best but reward you with peace. Purpose feels like alignment, when who you are and what you do finally agree. But hear me, purpose is not just about passion. Passion is the spark, purpose is the direction. Passion burns hot, purpose burns long. Passion says, "I love this." Purpose says, "I was made for this." And when the two meet, the world feels your fire. So ask yourself, what comes naturally to me? What problem do I care about solving? What could I do even if no one paid me? What makes me come alive? Because what makes you come alive is usually what you were born to give. Don't be afraid to outgrow people who can't see your vision. Sometimes purpose will isolate you to prepare you. The path is narrow, but it leads to expansion. Keep learning, keep stretching, keep showing up even when no one claps, because purpose doesn't need permission. It just needs persistence. And when you get tired, rest, but don't quit. The seed doesn't stop growing just because the soil is silent. You're evolving even when it doesn't show. Every lesson, every delay, every failure, they're all part of your refinement. Purpose isn't found in a rush. It's revealed through resilience. Build yourself like you're building your dream, one habit at a time. Feed your mind with truth, train your hands to create. Guard your peace like treasure and surround yourself with people who speak to your potential, not your past. Because self-development isn't selfish, it's sacred. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't serve the world until you've discovered what you're meant to give it. Maybe right now you feel lost. Good. Lost means you're still searching, and searching means you still believe there's more. Every great story begins with a moment of confusion, but ends with a moment of clarity, and that clarity comes when you dare to ask, "Why am I here?" Keep asking, keep digging, keep believing that your life was written with purpose, even if the chapter you're in doesn't make sense yet. Because one day, you'll look back and see how every closed door was just redirection, how every failure was a foundation, and how every delay was destiny's way of saying, "Not yet, you're still growing." So find your purpose, nurture your talent, align your growth with what sets your soul on fire. And when you do, you won't just make a living, you'll make a difference. Because the greatest tragedy in life is not dying young. It's living long without ever discovering why. So rise, Search, build, become. Because the world doesn't just need people who can work. It needs people who are awake. Find your purpose, then live it so loudly that doubt itself goes silent. Listen, finding your purpose isn't about finding perfection. It's about finding direction. You don't need to know the whole path. You just need the courage to take the first step. You won't always feel ready, but purpose doesn't wait for readiness. It responds to willingness. Say yes to growth. Say yes to the version of you that hasn't yet arrived. Say yes, even when the way forward isn't clear. Because clarity doesn't come before motion. It's born from it. You think purpose will show up with applause, but sometimes it arrives dressed as struggle. The challenges you face are not punishment, they're preparation. The delays are not denial, they're development. Life is not holding you back, it's building you up. Every disappointment is shaping discipline, every closed door is redirection. You are not late, you are learning. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Comparison is a thief dressed like a teacher. It distracts you from your own assignment. You were never meant to copy. You were meant to contribute. The world doesn't need another version of them. It needs the full expression of you. So instead of asking, why me? Ask, what now? Because purpose is never found in pity. It's found in participation. When you walk in purpose, you'll feel peace where others feel pressure. You'll sense direction even in detours and even when tired. Something inside you will whisper, keep going. That whisper's purpose. Gentle but relentless. It won't let you quit because it knows what's waiting if you don't. Be patient with your process. A tree doesn't rush to bloom. It trusts the soil, and so should you. Your quiet seasons are not wasted. They're where roots form before success grows upward. Strength must grow inward. Don't despise the days of small beginnings. That's where greatness learns humility. Sometimes purpose hides in the things you avoid, in the pain you try to forget, in the failure that taught you who you are. Maybe what hurt you wasn't meant to end you. Maybe it was meant to shape you. Because pain reveals purpose. By showing you what truly matters, it softens you where life had made you hard. It teaches empathy, and empathy is the voice of true leadership. So don't curse your storms, they water your growth. And while you're growing, don't forget to live. Purpose isn't just about chasing destiny. It's about finding beauty in the present. Breathe. Notice the small wins. Celebrate your progress, even if it's not yet perfect. Every sunrise is a reminder that your story isn't finished. Every breath means there's still more to give. Build yourself like you're building your dream. Feed your mind with truth. Guard your peace like treasure. Grow your gift until it serves others with power. Talent is the seed, but discipline is the soil. Together they produce legacy. Your gift may open doors, but your character will keep them open. So grow in both. Purpose isn't about being famous, it's about being faithful. It's not about being noticed, it's about being useful. The world doesn't need perfect people, it needs awakened ones. People who dare to become light in a generation that's tired of the dark. So be that light, shine in your lane, be consistent even when unseen. Because faithfulness in the shadows prepares you for brightness without arrogance. And when doubt whispers that you're not enough, remember, you were never chosen for perfection. You were chosen for purpose. Keep walking, keep growing, keep showing up. Because one day, everything that didn't make sense will suddenly align, and you'll realize you were being guided all along. Purpose wasn't something you found. It was something you became.